Howdy everyone, Tampa J here, and welcome to the top of old Tampa Bay. I'm at Philippe Park in Pinellas County, Safety Harbor to be precise, and you're looking at the upper portion of old Tampa Bay. Just across the bay there is Oldsmar, where I live. I've been coming to this park with my family for over a decade. It is a special place, it is a beautiful place. We're starting today down here on the sand, but you're looking up at the backside of a historical Indian mound. We will explore that later in the video, but for now, we're gonna walk inside of the park and just take a look around. All right, so through this treacherous trail, there is something I have to share with you. So if you like rock climbing, check it out. That may look like a family playing on rocks behind me, but it actually is a playground. Perfectly camouflaged underneath the shade with a cool breeze from the bay. A perfect spot for the whole family. Don't try this at home. I'm stuck. All right, now how do I get down? Oh boy. Hey guys. Even though it's designed for ages 5 through 12, I don't think that ever happens here. These beautiful stone walkways are an excellent pathway for a nice stroll, walk, or jog along Tampa Bay. It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is shining, not too hot, definitely not cold. One thing I love about this park is the beautiful trees. There are hundreds of old trees in here, some that are 200, 300 years old. You can rent one of these picnic areas. There's several of these buildings inside the park. You can see that there's a birthday party going on here today. Looks like some kind of yoga party going on over here, or some kind of meditation circle. This old oak tree has been roped off. It's right smack dab in the middle of the parking lot. Notice all the knots on the tree, and I'll pan up and it's just massive. The reason it's roped off is because it's not falling. There's actually an owl's nest in there. I can't see it, but a person passing by just told me that the owl has been spotted over here in this tree. It's hard to make him out, but you can see him. Isn't he beautiful? Right, huge. Right there. Yeah, he's huge. He's big. You can't find the babies though. I think they're over in that tree, right? That's where the nest is? People are saying they've fallen. Oh no, they might be gone. This is the closest I can get to the owl. I'm directly underneath the owl. He's hard to see. Cool though. Okay, so to the left over here, it's hard to see because it's camouflage, but there's the actual historical Indian mound. This is the best angle I could find to show you, but you can see the outline of the hill right there. So I've mentioned the Tocobagan Indians in one of my earlier videos. They were the primary tribe, the Native Americans that inhabited the Tampa Bay area. Here's pictures of some of the artifacts that were dug up here on the mound. So this is the largest mound known on the Tampa Bay area. This was a village. If you look at this picture, you can see the 4 posts. That's because those were found on top of the hill when it was excavated and discovered. The Tocobagans were actually a very tall people, and when the Spanish discovered them, it would have been Conquistador Panfilo de Narvaez discovered the Tocobaga Indians, and sadly they were killed off within a couple hundred years with disease, and basically, I hate to say it, but they were murdered. This mound was said to be a ramp that led to the town plaza and was used for ceremonial purposes, and possibly the site for the chief's hut. So the chief most definitely had the high ground. So I'm walking up the mound, and this spot here is very cool because this indeed could have been one of the first, if not is one of the oldest, basically civilizations on Tampa Bay. No signs of arrowheads or Indian artifacts, but there are some benches out here and a nice breeze. Here's a view looking down the mound over to where we actually started the video, It's down there on the sand over the ledge, but you can see people sitting down there admiring the view. There's a park bench over there and the boats are crossing the bay. How awesome would it be to ride a skateboard down that steep hill? I'll probably just do a bicycle, but looks like a lot of fun, huh? If you've ever wondered how Tampa Bay got its name, how Tampa, or what that meant, well, Tampa is an Indian word for land of the lighted sticks. Tampa is the lightning capital of the world. There are more lightning strikes reported here in this area than anywhere else on the face of the earth. The Indians looked across the bay and they constantly saw the lighted sticks, and they named it Tampa. And that's why we named our hockey team the Tampa Bay Lightning. This stone pathway is not only just pretty to walk down, but it's also a good source of exercise. This is a cool spot just to stop and chill and enjoy the breeze and the view. And as you climb further down the mound, it starts to get a little cooler in the shade and really green and pretty. Someone just left their cup sitting here. Have we found the Holy Grail? I discovered this tree down by the water here in the palmettos, and you can see where the tide has come in and it's kind of warped it and smoothed it out. It's really cool, very groovy. Okay, so you can either go left and go down a trail to more of a beach type area, or we're gonna go right here and check out a really cool tree, a really popular tree in this park. And as you can see, you can tell just how popular this tree is. This beautiful live oak has been the background to thousands and thousands of weddings and wedding photos. You climb up right there and you kind of hang out on these branches. I've seen a lot of people take photos up here, including myself. But look at this. This is new. Well, new to me. Someone's painted an eyeball right in the tree.
Thing is huge, isn't it? It looks so small. I would climb it, but there is a sign that says not to climb it. You could actually injure the tree, and we don't want to do that. Well guys, I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat, grab some lunch. Why don't you come with me?
My phone, or knowing where the heck I'm going. I could choose between the two. Anyway.
So I drove out near the Gulf of Mexico to Dunedin Causeway near Honeymoon Island, and I'm about to get some food here at Hurricane Eddie's. It's a place I like to come on the weekends and get some brunch and get a brew. But check out Hurricane Eddie just hanging onto the tree there. Well, I'm assuming that's Hurricane Eddie. Hurricane evacuation plan. Number 1 and number 2. Such a cool spot just to chill. Bring your motorcycle, bring your car, bring your kayak. Make sure you check off your Florida hurricane checklist. Make sure you check it twice, even 3 times. You never know what you might need if a hurricane comes a-blowing. Orange, you glad I made it here? I am. Gonna do a little citrus beer today, a little shock top with a Florida orange, I'm sure. Looks like I'm gonna grab the Blue Jay. Sliced chicken, bacon, white cheddar, mayo topped with crumb blue. Such a cool place just to chill. It's a local spot, but the AC is always pumping and the music is always bumping. It's cranking, just like those trees in a hurricane. So I was just chiming into a YouTube live stream, but I got my Blue Jay. Check it out. It's kind of like a BLT, like a melt. So delicious. Look at that, and I got a pickle and some chips. First bite. Looks good. Oh man. It's kind of like a hollandaise sauce, a creamy sauce, but it goes well with the turkey, bacon, and chicken. That is delicious. Every time I drive over a dry bridge, I think of that scene from Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. So here we are now along the Dunedin Causeway. One of my favorite spots to chill. I've been coming here for years. Actually fished out here many of weekends right here, launched my canoe, casted some line right out there, caught some fish, even some sharks. Baby sharks, but it was a fun time. But I thought it'd be a great spot to come out and end it. I had a great time over at the park. I hope you enjoyed the park. Hope you enjoyed Hurricane Eddies. There is so much ahead, my friends. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited and happy that you joined me this far. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, because you never know where I'm gonna go. And spoiler alert, the next time I upload, next time I make a video, I will not be in the state of Florida. So there you go. Make sure you hit that bell. Well, that all being said, see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. There's much ahead, my friends. So much ahead. Now it's time to soak up some rays and enjoy the view. Goodbye, y'all. Soaking up the sun, soaking up some rays.